Hi, good afternoon. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to today's class. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, fine. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Teresa, Chinemer. Remember,
Wow.
no, no, I don't think people are still enjoying their weekend. Guys, wake up is Monday. Come to class. Monday morning. Come to class, everybody. So, how is it going from your own end? Let's hear from you guys. Yvonne, how is it going from your end? How are you finding it?
I've been trying to um, design the crypto dashboard. So I'm just
Ah,
making progress
you're still
though.
trying.
The thing. Hmm? I didn't get you. Pardon.
You're still trying at this point. Are you still
What?
trying? I think, are you still trying at this point?
Am I still what?
I think, are you still trying at this point? You said you are trying to.
I'm trying to design as much as I can, avoiding to lift some designs. So I'm still trying. No, it's not easy. I tried doing the
Okay.
Facebook, but you know, the I think I just abandoned it and moved to this. So with the crypto dashboard, I'm being able to, identify some mistakes I've been making, or rather I made on the Facebook. So
Hmm.
I'm just trying to use it
Okay.
to
That's
as a
cool.
learning process. But it's not really easy
Then
because I have things I do as well. I have an interview on Wednesday. I have um I have a company, a Portuguese company I'm working for as a volunteer though. So the whole thing is just too much on me. And I have a family as well. So it's really not easy. But I'm just
that's all
making
right.
progress.
It's
I'm
one
not
day
meant
you
to
make
bring
progress.
my personal troubles here, but it's really challenging on my own part. But I'm just trying because I really want to learn.
It's all right. We'll learn. We all will learn. We all learn the hard way. Learn. How's it going from your end? Children, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Sir, I didn't get what you
So,
said.
how is it going from? I'm kind of getting
Okay,
a report how the class is going. Yeah.
all right. Everything is going very well. I was able to During the presentation class we had on Friday, I wasn't able to present because I didn't have my laptop wasn't charged. But then I was able to power it up when the lights came, and then I sent the link for my own assignments on the WhatsApp group. And also during the weekend, I tried to work on some other designs, and I think I'm getting better by the day. So everything is moving well from my end.
That's cool. That's cool. Tilayo, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Good afternoon.
Yeah. So how's it going on your own?
It's going well. I'm trying to meet up with deadlines of assignments and tasks. But I'm just trying because it's
Ah,
not been very easy coping
don't
with.
don't do that one.
with what
Huh?
did you say?
Don't mention. I said you are trying to meet
What?
up with deadlines. I said you should not mention assignments. I
It's
give you
not
enough
really
time.
easy. Coupled with daily activities. It's not really easy. But we're trying, sure.
Mm, that's cool.
Yeah.
Moses, have you heard from Moses? Are you there? Okay. So we've just been trying to buy sometimes so that should join us. That's why getting to allow you guys to share what your experience has been like. That's interesting. Though all been getting positive response. I know we have challenges. You can always reach out when there is any challenge. You know that's right. When the challenges, you can always reach out and find a way to assist in a way we can. Challenges with your UX. Don't come and bring your real life, your normal life problem from and bring your normal world problem for us. I don't have answer to that. So anything pertaining to UX, that's all we could solve. That's all we are open to solve. Let me just say it that way. That's all I'm able to solve. Normal problem, I don't know. Before we will take it to. So moving on today, we'll be diving deeper into UI UX, right? So before now, we've been seeing this principle, like the basic base of UI UX, elements of design, principles of design, color theory, typography, the rest, right? So now I want to take it a step further, right? So we've known all these elements, we've known the principles a bit, we've been combining them, we've been using them to make decisions, to create our work, right? To create our designs. Now we'll be looking at UX and UI itself, how to build products, right? If you remember vividly when I started this class, I told you the goal of learning this, taking this course, right? The goal of taking up this course is to learn how to design that product. Right? Before now, you've just been seeing the same thing graphic designers see. You've just been seeing the same thing. Somebody that learns Photoshop, someone that learns CorelDRAW has been seeing Adobe Illustrator and the rest of it. Unity, design. That's been seeing, right? All of us, the whole of design industry, be it graphic design industry, be it design industry, be it interior design industry, whatever design industry you find yourself in, you see that they make use of all these elements and principles you've been playing around with. Right? You don't, that's not a news. I know that by now. So we're now taking a step further into how to actually do products as CIO designers, how to design products. Since we've been hearing that CIO design study and how they design the products. What are the undergo to design these digital products? Those are the things that I'm covering today, right? And we are covering them in class. So, if concept UX design or design thinking. Together. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can just hear you now. Please, who else is not hearing anything?
Me too. I'm not hearing anything. I'm just seeing the screen.
Hello. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now,
We
sir.
can hear you.
Hello, please indicate if you can hear. Hello. Hello, guys.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
So my network went bad, so I think trying to connect. We still together. Hello.
I can hear you now,
Hello.
sir. Just I can hear you
Okay.
partly.
Yeah. Sorry. 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 My network went bad. I'm trying to connect. Right. So today I told you guys we'll be taking a deeper step into UX, right? So we've just been saying the basic principles and elemental stuff, right? So today we'll be looking at how to build products. So UI design, how to design products, right? So up until now we've been talking about UI designers being product designers, right? Being people that design digital products. We're talking about digital products. Now, how do UI designers design digital products? So today we're looking at the approach, right? At which UI designers, like the step-by-step process at which they use to design digital products. And so we'll be making use of this framework called design thinking. So design thinking is a framework that not only UI designers use, right, to develop products, that's digital products, be it your website or your mobile app. So this is like a step-by-step process. Let's get from the definition. Design thinking is a human-centered and creative problem-solving approach that is widely used in various fields, including product design, innovation, and business strategy. The framework typically consists of several interconnected stages, while the number of stages can vary. A common and widely adopted representation includes the following five stages. So these are like the stages, different stages that designers, let me say UI designers, employ to develop a digital product, right? So let's say you're a chef, you want to make jollof rice, right? So you start from stage one, maybe buying, writing your list, right? I guess the thought of making jollof rice, right? That would be your stage one. Then stage two, you write the list of things you want to get from the market, right? As your stage two. Stage three could be going to the market itself to buy, to purchase those things. Stage four could be preparing those things, maybe the meat and the stuff, you cut them, wash them, steam them, and the rest of it. Stage four is maybe proper cooking. That's where cooking starts. And stage five, food is ready, you turn dish, and stage six, ready to eat. I don't know if you understand. I'm just trying to find something that is relatable enough. So these are the different stages to make jollof rice, right? So let's say you want to build a house again, right? You could start from the thought of building a house. That's one. So you go out to ask people. Second stage could be going out to ask people the type of building that maybe that is in vogue or that is trending or stuff like that. That's could be stage three. Stage three could be contacting what's this guy's called? I don't know if it's a site engineer first or an architect. I don't know if it's a site engineer that employs an architect or you go straight to an architect. I don't know how that is done. But I shall know that an architect will do the drawing, right? Do the drawing, present to site engineer. Then from site engineers, now they start molding your blocks, start laying your bricks, and you start start the building properly, gets to a baking stage, another roofing stage, plastering, painting, right? You see the different stages, plastering, painting, um, furniture, wiring stuff. I don't know the stage that comes before each, right? So just for you to know the different stages that you could go through to get that your building done, right? To get that engagement done. Let's say you get admission to university, you enter from the first stage, you get to write exam, right? You get to write exam as a first stage. You want to enter university, you want to become a graduate, right? First stage, you have to write exam. Second one, you have to get write your aptitude test for university that do that. After that, maybe you get admission, you enter year one, right? First year, second year, year two, year three, final year, for those that 4 years, final year, you graduate, go for service now, and you are job ready. So these are different stages. So that's the same thing we'll be seeing in UI. So these are different stages you will be employing to design or to design digital products. So what will guide us in these stages will be the design thinking process. So this this framework has 5 stages, right? It includes 5 stages. So the stage one is the empathize stage, then the two is the define stage, the three is ideate stage, the four is prototype stage, and the five is the test stage, which is like the final, right? Which is like the final. So what happens on the empathize stage? So on the empathize stage is where you understand the user's needs, emotions, and experience, right? This is what they need of empathy. So empathy on its own is trying to feel what other people are feeling, trying to place yourself in the shoes of others. That's just what empathy is, right? So we are trying to empathize with the real users. So remember, you're building products for users, you're not just building for yourself. So those users you are building for, you want to feel what those users are feeling, right? Let's say a user finds it difficult to get a truck. Let's say someone wants to park to a new house, right? So it's normal to start looking for trucks that will convey your properties to the new house. Now you thought, okay, what are the pains these people are feeling? They find it very difficult, they find it frustrating to get trucks. Most times they don't have contact of people. Now you be like, okay, I'm a designer. Let me design a product that will ease the stress for them. Now you went in and designed a product that users could go online from the comfort of their home, look, search for truck drivers and hire a truck for their services, right? You've designed a product, and at that point, that product is solving a particular problem for them. You get that? Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and for you to solve that particular problem, you actually have to know what their pains are, right? You have to understand the pain process. You have to understand from your own user's perspective, right? Okay, is there actually need for me to design an app that people could get truck drivers from? Are people already suffering a particular problem that needs this my solution? Right? If you see what both is, right, it's very hard to, okay, let's say you have a wedding to attend and you are all dressed, all your glam, then you now enter one bus, right? You enter one bus and the type of heat that will meet you on the way, the way you will sweat, that one is one. Someone can just step on that your new shoe that is shining. You remember you're going for a party, you're going for a wedding party, right? Someone could just step on that your shoe that you polished, or that your wine is sparkling. Someone could just turn it with maybe red oil or stuff. When you enter public transport, you just expect to meet anything, right? But now, okay, both now thought, okay, let's find a way to solve this problem. They went and designed a solution that from the comfort of your room, you could search for a rider, right? You could search for a cab maybe with an air condition and stuff like that, with class that could come to your home, pick you up and take you to your destination in comfort and in style, right? In comfort and in style. So you don't have to go through that hurdle of jumping from trekking, looking for bike, jumping bike, flying buses, like doing this one just to get to your destination. You see that it will just be a one drop movement from your house to the location, from the location back to your house. It is that simple, right? Are we following?
Yes, sir.
So this is the point under empathize. This is the point you want to feel those pains users are feeling, right? Before you build a solution for them, you have to understand what is actually their problem, right? You have to understand what is actually their problem and understand if that problem is what you could solve with your solution. If that problem is what you could solve with your solution, that's one. So, what are the activities that go under this empathize space? So, under this empathize space, this is where you get things like conducting user interview, right? That's under user research. You do user research. You observe and engage with users in the environment. So you observe users, the way they do a particular thing. Remember when you want to change how things are done, when you want to better a particular process, you have to observe how that existing process works first. So you know ways to change or bring a better change to that process, right? So you observe and engage with users in their environment. You develop empathy by immersing yourself in the user's perspective. So you always want to see things from the user's perspective. You are no more seeing things from your own perspective. This is not where you exaggerate, right? When you're designing products, you don't just assume, you don't exaggerate, you shouldn't be biased, right? So you just have to see things from the user's perspective. What the user tells you he wants is what you will implement. What he wants is what he wants, not what you feel he wants, right? So you have to get what the user wants and not what you think the user wants. So we'll be uncovering these things as we move on.
Hello, Mr.
So the
Kingsley.
second one, yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about users since morning. I don't understand. Who are the people you are referring to as the user? Is it that we are going to conduct like a survey to know what the people really wanted before we start designing? Or it is what the company or
Yeah.
client give to us that will design? I'm not
No,
there.
how it works, right? Let's say someone gives you a prompt to design. What will I give an example with? Let's say they give you a prompt to design. an e-commerce website. You know what e-commerce website is, right?
Yes, yes.
So, okay, let's say you are the first person to design e-commerce. E-commerce has never been in existence, right? And you're the first person to design it. So, if you are giving that prompt that you want a better way that people could buy products from the comfort of their home, right, using their devices. Remember, e-commerce before now is not existing, right? You're just like the first designer to bring that e-commerce to life. So we are not going to ask companies questions, right? Company has given you what they want. So it's not left for you to go out and ask people that actually buy from markets, right? You ask people that shop goods and services that buy, I don't know, yeah, that buy things from the market, people that sell things in the market. So those are the people that will make it to your persona, right? So in future, we'll see what a persona means. So those are the people that will make it to your persona. Those are the people you'll be looking at to build that product because they are the actual users of that product. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get it.
So any research, yeah, any research you are making considering those people are not even the company that gave you that task, right? Not even the company that gave you that task. So the user is the main deal here. Yeah, the user is the main deal. So you're just centered on the user, right? So the second one you see is they define. So this is where you clearly articulate the problem based on insights gathered during the empathy stage. So remember, you'll be going out to interview users, you'll be sending them questionnaires and stuff, right? So those answers you got from them, right? Those answers you got from them, they are called insights. So those insights make it to your define stage. This is where you synthesize the findings from the empathy activities, those from those questions. Then you find the problem in a human-centered manner, problem statement. So at that point, you've known their problem. That's where you can craft your problem statement and the rest of it under the define stage, right? So the third stage you have is the ideate stage, right? Generate a wide range of creative and diverse solutions to the defined problem. So you've known what you are trying to solve at this point. You've known what you're trying to solve at this point. So now you are looking for a way to solve this problem, right? So you are kind of brainstorming. You are kind of brainstorming to solve those problems that you've known. So how do I solve this problem? This is where you start drawing your sketch, you start doing yourself, making sketches, making this, right? To solve that particular problem you got from the phase one, which is the empathy stage, right? So what are the activities that we carry out here? Usually we brainstorm ideas without judgment, right? So you brainstorm as much as possible without judging, without checking if this is actually perfect or not. So you're just trying to let out ideas as much as you can. So this is where you encourage collaboration and diverse thinking. So most of these products they are built in teams, right? So they are built by team members. You can have a team of 5 designers, 6 designers, 7, 10 designers, as much as they want, working on a particular place. So this is where you and your team members come together to brainstorm and find a possible solution to your defined problem, right? Remember, at this point, you have defined your problem. You from now you are waiting to solve the problem that you have defined. Are we following? So the third one is use techniques like mind mapping, brainstorming sections, or how metric questions to solve to ideate, right? To so that said. Now next one, the fourth one is the prototype, right? So this is where you create tangible representations of potential solutions to test and gather feedback. So the prototype, if you see that we jumped, we left all this process, right? All this process of building a product and went to design with Figma, right? So that end product you get from designing with Figma, we know what is, we call it a prototype, right? So we just went to test how to design and like if it's exciting or not. Now we've seen that yes, that land is doing. Now let us go through the route to get to that, to relocate to that land. That was just like a glimpse of how design works, right? We took a glimpse of how design works, how because we are cloning products, looking at tools and this, right? Now we've seen how it works, we've seen how the end product is. Now let's take up the real dive to get into that final stage of designing properly, right? Now, what are the activities we do under this prototype? We do build low fidelity prototypes. That could be your sketches, that could be paper prototype, could be digital wireframes. Then second one, we test the prototype with a small group of users. The third one, we create on the design based on feedback. Right? So this is the point where we do sketching, how we do prototypes, yeah, we do wireframe, right? You'll be seeing all these things, wireframe, sketches, this and this. You'll be seeing all of them come to play. Then the third one, the next one is text the prototype is a small group of users. So once you're done designing, you actually want to test that design you did, right? You want to test that product you designed with the users, right? To know if it's actually solving their problem. So imagine that they designed both and both was not solving any problem. Nobody will use both. People are not looking for apps to download. People are looking for solutions. So solutions and products could come in form of an app, right? Every app you have on your phone is doing something. It has a unique value it's offering. So that value is why you and I download them, right? So if both cannot take you to from one destination to another, you cannot download it. What are you using it for? Do you want to just download an app and keep on your phone that is not doing anything? So any app you see on your phone has something is doing, it has a problem it's solving, right? It has a problem it's solving. That's why people go about building products, building apps, designing websites, and the rest of it. So the next one, we iterate on the design. So after designing, and get feedback from those users that have tested the prototype, right? This is where you keep iterating, right? You know what iteration means. You keep iterating, keep making changes till that product becomes perfect. Then the last one is test. So this is where you evaluate the prototypes with users to gather feedback and insights, right? So this is where you give the prototype to users to test, right? Real users to test the products. So you gather insight and feedback. So what are the activities you do under here? You conduct, collect feedback and usability, variability, and effectiveness. Iterate on the design based on testing results. So this year you now give out like, to test your products if actually it's open. Then you check if your product solves the problem you intend the product to be solving. Right, so these are the 5 stages. We've been covering them bit by bit. So the first stage we'll be looking at is under empathy, will be user research, right? This is like the first step. Let's say they're giving you a product to build and they want you to go through the process. It's like the first stage. They're giving you the prompt to build. Now, the first thing you do is to hear from the users you are building for. To hear from the users you are building for. So at that point of hearing from them is what we call conducting user research, right? Conducting user research. So what is user research? User research is a fundamental aspect of the design process, providing valuable insights into the needs, behaviors, and preferences of the target audience, right? So this is where we get valuable insights to help us, to aid us design our desired products for our target audience. Right. Now, you see, user research involves gathering data and insights about users to inform the design process. It focuses on understanding user behaviors, motivations, and expectations. It's all about user research. It's all about uncovering insights, getting information from users. That's all you'll be doing under user research. What are the importance of user research? User important because it's informs decision, right? Then I think on that. So basing your design on assumptions, you should be based on real user needs. So the second one is user-centered design, right? It aids in user-centered design. It actual users. Don't base your findings on assumptions. Don't base on assumptions to make your design. You base it on real user experience. Right? On real user experience. So that's what he ever talks about user-centered design. So it ensures that designers, right, base their designs based on real user experience and that their design is centered around the user's actual needs. So the third one is identifying pain points. Identifying pain points. So pinpoint users' pain points and challenges, allowing for targeted improvement. So this is where you study the process they've been going through, right, and find out what their pain points are, right? To find out what their challenges, you find out all the challenges they are facing using a set product or a set process. Let's say people, someone wants to buy something from the market, so that the person now will up the money, trek or take it out to the market, start looking around in the market just to buy stocks, right? Now that's a great thing. People went ahead to design e-commerce website that you can from the comfort of your room, pick up your system or your phone and shop for products, shop for groceries and get them delivered to your doorstep. You see that they've been able to solve that user pain point of taking like the whole day, that stress, of walking around in the market, right? They've been able to eliminate that pain point and brought a solution that addresses that. So you uncover those pain points when you empathize with the user, when you put yourself in the shoes of the user, when you talk to the user, you uncover those pain points, right? Then the is validation of assumption. Validate challenges design assumption, reducing the risk of creating solutions based on guesswork. So, right, we will talk about this. I told you guys that you don't build products based on guesswork, you don't build products based on assumption. So, you build from real user experience, right? You build from what the user has been experiencing. So that point of that user, that middleman going to the market to look for products, that pain of entering the boats, that pain of walking around the market to shop for groceries, see that those are real experience. So you will not build based on assumption, you based on those experiences. Right? And this is this, I remember this as empathy. What's empathy by putting designer in terms of to more related to design. So when you see yourself as the user, you as the designer, when you see yourself as the user, right, you find you notice that you will design a product that users should find very easy to use. You're not designing you design the user, right? You're having the user in your mind. So you design that okay, me as a user now, let's say my name is now Mama Nkechi, no more my real name, right? Me as Mama Nkechi, will I be able to shop on these my products I'm designing? Will I be able to find where the categories are? Will I be able to find where the groceries Mama Nkechi will buy in the market, right? So I will design it in a way that Mama Nkechi could locate the products she wants to buy and pay for them and get them delivered to our doorstep. So those are the things you'll be considering. Those are the importance of user research. So next we have user research methods, right? Here we have like 5 methods of carrying out user research. So first one is if you want to collect a quantitative data, right? If you want to collect quantitative data, I mean, if you want to get insights on a large scale, if you want a larger insight, sorry, if you want a larger insight, right? You conduct that using you know what questionnaires are, right? So it's and send to all your friends, send to friends on WhatsApp, friends that you know that falls under that category of users you are building that product, right? And send to people you know that fall under that category of you are building that product. And they will fill it up and you see their responses, right? That's one. One, one is a qualitative insight. You want to get information that is of own quality, right? You know that people give quality information when you give them one-on-one conversation. So how do you do that? Through interviews. And so you interview people to get one-on-one qualitative information, right? So when people stick together and talk, they tend to understand, they tend to get more informed information or more refined information, if you can say it that way. And that's another one we could get is another method of user research is observation. Observe users in their natural environment to understand their behaviors, right? So through observation, so you observe how that market goes to the market, takes this, does this, right? So next one is usability testing. Evaluate the usability of a product through direct user interaction, right? So usability testing, this could come when you are kind of redesigning a product, right? An existing product, so redesigning it, this could come handy where you give users to test that product and give you feedback on how they find using the product, whether it's interesting using the product or whatever challenge they find using the product and stuff like that. Was under usability testing. Then the fifth one could be analytics and metrics, right? It's like data analytics to understand user behavior in digital products. So that's another method to conduct user research, right? But for the purpose of this class, we'll be speaking with the second one, which is user interview. User interview, since we want to get a more qualitative insight, want to get a more qualitative insight, want to get insight that is of more quality, right? So conducting user interviews, So in preparation, right? We define the objective and questions. We define the objective and questions. The second one, you recruit your participants that represent the target audience. You recruit your participants that represent the target audience. Then during the interview, right, first one, you create a comfortable environment during the interview because you know this is like a one-on-one conversation. It could be through a phone call or it could be physical and whatever, whichever way that works. The goal is to interview someone, right? So it could be make sure you create a comfortable environment. So when you make people comfortable, they find it interesting and easy to share things with you, right? To give out the information you are seeking for, it will be very easy for them to do that. When they are more comfortable with you, they are comfortable to share things easier with you, right? Second one, avoid asking close-ended questions, right? So close-ended questions are those questions that a user could answer with a simple yes or a simple no, right? Any question that I could, okay, let's say if they ask you, um, is this red, right? Is this color red, right? Let's say this book, you have a book that has red color. So now somebody asks you, Mr. Ngozi, is this color red? You can actually say yes, right? You can say yes or no. If the book is red, you can say yes. If the book is not red, you can say no, it's not red. Then this is the first question asking you, is this color red, right? Now, a second question would be, what color is this book? What color is this book? So this is a type of question that will make you explain in detail, right? So this type of question will not give you that leverage of saying, well, okay, someone asks you, what color is this book? You say yes, or you say no, it's not possible. You tell the person, okay, this book has a red color, this book has a blue color, this book is having a green color, stuff like that. So you are kind of explaining. So you ask open-ended questions. So these are an example of open-ended questions. So closed-ended questions are those questions that attract answers. Those attract single answers. Example of maybe yes, no, maybe I don't know. That's true. Those type of answers, right? Then when you ask open-ended questions, they will give that user room to explain, right? It will give that user room to explain. So because you want to get information from that is explanation. I want to get information from his explanations. That's why you ask him in a way that he will have to explain. So when he's explaining, you are deriving the insights you want from his explanations. Then the last one is listening attentively to uncover valuable insights. Listening attentively to uncover valuable insights, right? So when someone is speaking, when your participant is speaking, during an interview because you conduct an interview, right? So when that participant is speaking, you listen attentively to uncover valuable insights. So next one, we have the challenges and considerations. Other biases you have the aware and minimize research bias, ethical consideration, prioritize user privacy and confidentiality, right? So this is where you inform them that their informations are safe with you and stuff like that, right? So stuff, those type of things. So those are the so the things we'll be seeing under user research, right? So under user research, this as the first step under empathy, as the first step under empathy, user research, and empathy is the first inside design thinking framework. So these are the ways we build our product. We conduct research, after conducting research, synthesize the findings, synthesize the findings, and so draw empathy maps, draw a persona, continue, draw ideate and stuff like that, draw a wireframe, draw, let's say wireframe, your user flow, and the rest of it. Get your site map, get your wireframe, get your prototype, test, and that you are done. See that these are different stages that you'll be passing through to design digital product. So for the purpose of this course, right, we'll not be covering all the framework, we'll not be covering all the stages. Just we'll touch the basic ones like user research, another basic one like persona, knowing what a persona is and who a persona is, right? Another one could be user flow, another one could be user flow, right? Next one, after user flow. Next one could be wireframing. Wireframing, after wireframing, then prototype. After wireframing, then prototype. That's all. So mind you, you can get a design, can get a design view that doesn't require you to start from the first project, right? From the first stage. So they could have informed you everything you need to know, tell you who you are building for and everything. Then at that point, you can now start from your wireframe. Let's say they've gotten the persona, they've gotten everything, they've gotten the inside, they've gotten even how they want the flow to be, right? Because there are some clients that way they've gotten everything they want. Now they will explain everything to you. Okay, once you've gotten those, there's no need going back to the drawing board, going back to the stage one to find from users yourself because they've given you all those informations that you want. Now you can start from drawing your wireframe, the real design proper, right? So it varies, depends on how the work, the job comes, right? Depends on how the job comes. Up until now, do you have questions? Or we move to another page? Do we? You don't have questions I can ask? You have questions? Okay, since you don't have questions, so this is how this will be. This is how we'll be going for this class, right? We we will now brainstorm and find a project we'll be working on, right? We find a project we'll be working on. So remember that we told you that these are processes. These are the different processes that we undergo to develop our digital products, right? Now we need a project, a class project, which we at the end of the day make it your portfolio, right? Like we promised. So now we need to brainstorm in a project to implement these processes on. Are we following? Are we together?
Yes, we are. We are.
Yeah. So we need a project. Let's brainstorm together now. Find a project that we work on. So as we are working on it, we are testing these processes in real time. We're testing the processes and we are implementing them. We are implementing the processes. So at the end of the class, you see that that project makes it to your portfolio project. It's that simple. So does anyone have an idea of a product we can build, something like maybe from scratch or any idea of a digital product you feel we can build as we go through this class? Any idea? Bring it on. You guys understand what
Can
I
we can
mean?
we can we look at maybe a CRM, like looking at it, designing like a dashboard, a CRM from the admin point of view as a user persona? I think that's
Explain
even what we did. I don't know.
explain further. Let's
Like
get to know.
let's say, let me just figure it out. Uh, uh, okay, let's say maybe a company that has like a let's say an e-commerce company that sells maybe products like, let's say, clothes or pencils or just stationaries, like a customer in let's say a bar market or something like that, but he's on a large scale business. So he wants an app um, where his users can now a kind of make requests or buy products
Okay, that's
online
okay. Choose
through the
choose
app.
a niche. Pick a niche of the product we should work on. Pick a niche. We've seen that you mentioned an e-commerce. That's yeah, you know
I
what
said
so choose
stationaries.
okay, stationaries
Yes.
or choose stationaries. Okay, that's the one. First entry. Any other entry?
Entry like what? Sorry.
You've made your own suggestion
Like
here. Like I'm
the person wants customers to be able to maybe through his app, just like Amazon, where you
yeah,
go select.
I understand what you're saying.
I didn't hear you.
I get
Sorry,
what you
the
mean.
line is breaking a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Something like a
Hello?
more.
Can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said you've made your first entry, like you've said you will design an e-commerce for stationaries, right? That's like number one. So I'm asking if any other person has another idea, like
Okay.
entry number two.
You mean another business or still on this idea?
Another business.
Okay.
So let's hear from others. Bring something on, bring it up. So I guess I saw a chat. Okay, someone said crochet wears. Hmm. Wow. Crochet wears. Like an e-commerce where people buy crochet wears. That could be a very nice. You know what crochet wears are, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, that's two. Entry number two, crochet wears. First entry was commerce for stationaries. Second one, e-commerce for crochet wears. Then I'm seeing a loan app. Someone said we should design a loan app. That's cool. Third one, a loan app. Crochet wears, stationaries, a loan app. Number three, a fintech app. Number four. That's great. A fintech app as number four. We know what fintech app looks like. Maybe apps like your OP, your Kuda and stuff, right? So that was a fintech app looks like. To have four entries now: stationaries, projects, loan app, and fintech app. Some people are still typing. So just make it snappy. Mobile store. Someone said a mobile store. What do you mean by mobile store? Lost power. Can you use your mic? Let's explain so we understand what you mean by mobile store. Okay, Abiola said so same or something like said a loan app or something like Easy Buy. So Easy Buy is product that offer people um should I say kind of mortgage? I don't know, where you buy products and pay instrumentally, stuff like that. I guess I don't know. So a loan app or Easy Buy type of application. What are those applications called? Okay, place for buying and selling online is okay, it's e-commerce. So that's what I'm saying. We've been talking about e-commerce. So which niche of e-commerce, right? So every e-commerce has its own niche. So which niche of e-commerce do you feel we should go to? So just be specific, right? Because power. Someone says stationary is already okay. Because power is still saying stationary is okay, that's cool. Then Teresa is saying I guess is there an edutech app? An edutech app for people that wants to study abroad. Okay. Abiola is still saying a bank app. I guess fintech, maybe you cover that bank app or a real bank app. That could work too. So let's just some round up under a minute. So make our choice. Okay. I guess no other suggestion is coming. So now you have see
I
the
have.
options you have.
I don't know what
Okay.
this might be called. I don't know if it's like a church app.
A church
I
hours,
don't
a
know
church
which
app, like
niche.
explain.
I don't know if it has to do with human resources or something like a church's software where it captures the processes of onboarding a new member
If you're onboarding
to
a new member.
yes to the activities and collections, and I don't know what to call it really. I'm just thinking out aloud. Where
Okay.
members can be able to, register without the normal way it's been done. That is the manual way it's been done.
It's all right. So okay, you see the entries we have. First one is an e-commerce for stationaries. That's one. E-commerce for stationaries one. Second one we have a fintech app, right? Second one we have a fintech app. Third one we have a crochet e-commerce site or app, a crochet e-commerce app or website. Then fourth one will have the loan app. Fourth one will have the loan app. So I'm saying a sporty bet app. Like, okay. Fourth one will have a loan app. Right. Then are people still typing? Please let's end the entry. We've gotten enough. Okay, I think let's just hear what's here. Let's see what's happening, then we'll round up. So right, a loan app. I talked about that. Then a sports betting app, like Abiola said, a sports betting app. Then another person said a crypto exchange site or app, a crypto exchange app. So we have like six entries. First one is e-commerce for stationaries as number one. So listen to the options well, so you know the one you vote for. So everyone will just cast their vote here and we select the one we work with. Right? We select the one we work with. So know the options. Number one, okay, let me type it. Number one, e-commerce
You can
for
say e-commerce A and B since we have two.
e-commerce for stationaries. Number two, um, eco for e-commerce for crochet, right? I don't know if I'm right in the spelling of that crochet. Crochet. The third one, fintech app. So we know what fintech are. Fintech apps are apps like a pay, put down, and the rest of it, right? On pay, so fintech app. Then fourth one have loan app. You know what loan apps are? So next one have sports betting, sports betting app. Fifth one is a crypto exchange platform. A crypto exchange platform. Crypto exchange platform. Exchange platform. Is there another one we missed? I guess no. So this one should make it to our voting. Don't know if I should add another. So whichever one you guys vote is what you'll be going for. Patient platform. Uh, yeah, the patient platform. And that is it. So you see the six entries, right? Guys, you see the six entries. You have entry number one, e-commerce for no more entries, please. We are done typing this. So I don't know. First one have stationaries, crochet, fintech, loan, sports betting, and crypto exchange platform. Right. So what you guys will do on
Is
this
it
call?
the edutech?
Oh, sorry, right? EduTech, that's true. Sorry for that.
That's like an
Right.
LMS or something like that.
Yeah. EduTech app where people learn online and both universities in overseas and stuff like that. Right. So we have seven entries. So what you do is any entry that you feel is cool, right? Every member on this call, every any entry that you feel is okay, just type that number, the number housing the entry on the chat box. Like Edu, e-commerce for stationaries is number one. You just type number one, you just type one and send. Loan, and this is like a voting process. So the one that has the highest vote, that's what we'll be working on. It's that simple, right? So just do that. You can take a minute to do. A minute is much. Take like 5 seconds to do that, and
For those who
you
made, are we allowed to choose what we um
everybody is to vote. Both those the ones that made the entry and other people. Everyone is
what I
allowed
mean
to
is, since
vote.
I
So
made my suggestion, should I still choose it, or I should not? I should
yes,
avoid. Okay.
you can still choose your suggestion because I don't know who made the suggestion. Still choose it. So just count the one that has the highest vote, and that's what we'll be working on. So choose wisely. Don't vote twice. Guys, please be snappy with this so we don't move to another page. I'm not seeing some people's votes, or should we conclude?
I think we are just 12 of us, and others may want to maybe revisit the recording and maybe join. I don't know if it's okay. It's just a suggestion, though.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I don't know. I really can't say now. Because I felt everyone should be in the class. Today is we have a low number of active participants today.
Exactly what I'm asking, if we can do it on the platform so that everyone will.
Okay, I feel we should do that any way you guys want it. Just um oh crazy. Okay. Um,
Because on the platform,
platform.
it might prove very difficult to, unless maybe the admin will handle it, like block the platform after voting to count.
I guess WhatsApp.
No, the thing is, the admin should just create a poll. So we just vote. There's no
Aha,
need
WhatsApp.
for
exactly,
everybody voting.
exactly. Creating a poll is the best.
Okay, let me check that. Okay. Yeah, so this how this will work, right? Like you guys suggested, you said we should carry everyone along, we should do the poll on WhatsApp. That's equally fine, right? That's fine by me. No problem. We do that on WhatsApp. We do that on WhatsApp. So how it works is anyone will pick, right? Anyone will end up with that maybe by today or whatever. Anyone will end up with we will select that one, right? So if we select that one, it means anything we are learning, like today, this process we talked about, right? This design thinking process that has these 5 stages. At any point, any stage we get, we affect that stage to that chosen topic, right? To that chosen prompt. Let's say we chose a crochet app, right? So if we talk about user research, and if I tell you guys, after explain, like I explain how to conduct user research to you guys. So you guys will go out and conduct user research based on that topic. Are we following?
Yeah.
So this is like, so we are learning and we are implementing like ASAP, everything is working together. So if you learn user research, you affect user research. If you learn persona, you affect persona. If you learn user flow, you affect user flow. So whatever you learn, you just affect it ASAP. No time to, you don't have enough time to wait. So like these like 5 days, you have to do this back to back and move to another thing. Right. 5 to 5, back to back 5 days. Then next week you work on the real design. That's just the amount of time you have. So you have to be on the go. Like everything could take like snappy and left and I would have said we choose this on the chat. But since you guys have decided, no problem. You take the decision where we have a larger amount of audience. So whatever they choose, that's what we'll be working on. That's what we'll be working on. So that's cool by you guys. It's all right, guys. So let me send that to WhatsApp. I guess with that, we'll come to the end of this class. Since you guys don't have questions, we'll come to the end of this class. We'll meet tomorrow while we decide on the projects we'll be working on based on our class prompts, right? We'll decide from our group chat the projects we'll be working on, right? So thanks for being part of today's class, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Bye for now.